Howard Hughes actually donated a certain amount of money for they could buy this property, for they could watch UFOs. And the gentleman is trying to, eventually make a movie called Big Rock about it. It's an interesting story, and he's been on my show at the beginning, back 2 years ago, and I think maybe a year ago. He has a lot to say about UFOs and things like this, and people, how they would, just gather, and these UFOs would appear.
Yeah, didn't that start in the 50s?
40s.
Or was that the other one?
In the 40s.
Oh, the 40s, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be interesting to hear about that.
Well, it's always interesting about hearing about how his grandfather and this big thing, Big Rock, kind of blew up a hole into it and made a house into it. And the people around there thought he was a Nazi spy, so the police came there with tear gas. He wouldn't come out of his house, so they fired in tear gas, which the guy was dumb. He also had TNT dynamite in his little house, and it ignited the dynamite and blew him up to nothing.
I know the house you're talking about now. I've seen that on TV a few times. That is something else. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to hear about that.
Oh, yeah. And then on the other side of Big Rock, there's a military base a few miles away. So it's an interesting area there, And again, Howard Hughes wouldn't have given money away because that's before Howard Hughes started going, a little bit more strange. But he met this guy at a gas station, and they started talking, and they developed this friendship. And then all of a sudden, this guy is working for Howard Hughes. Remember Howard Hughes' big airplane? It never flew except a few feet off the ground.
Yeah, well, it flew over the water a little bit. That was it.
Couple feet off the water. That's and then that was it because he couldn't go any higher.
Blue Goose.
Yeah, the Blue Goose. But the guy worked for him on that, and it's going to be a really interesting 2 hours tomorrow night. Hey, our time is up. Hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow, James, at 6 to 7. And everybody, you can find us at www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. Tell your friends about Night Dreams Talk Radio after hours and or after dark, I should say. And hey, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a really great show. And James, do you have a good evening?
You too, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Everybody have a great one. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Não perde tempo, escolhi uma roupa, porque no fim eu sei que vou tirar. Fala tchau pro seu batom na boca e fala oi pra quem te faz pirar.